Hello and welcome back to the another episode of Daily Quiz for UPSC Prelims 2025. It is 10th July today, and we are going to discuss 10 questions in which 5 would be related to the current affairs which we already discussed in the day session, and the rest 5 would be the questions from the previous year question papers. The aim of this initiative is that you would be able to revise your current affairs which we discuss in the daytime, and also to give you the idea how the exam or how the papers come in the prelims exam, and also by solving the previous year questions, it would definitely help you in eliminating many options from the question paper which would come in your exam. So, without waste of any time, I'm not that good in introducing. So let's jump to the questions. Before we jump to the questions, please do subscribe to this channel. Once you subscribe to this channel, it gives me the motivation to work more hard on it and to give you the better information, to give you the best information available. So, without any delay, let us discuss the questions. During our current affairs session, we discussed about the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees who visited the Pakistan related to the Afghan refugees. So we have a question related to it. The question says, what is the primary mandate of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees established in 1950? We know it was established after World War II. So what do you think, what is the primary mandate of it? First, to provide humanitarian aid to victims of natural disaster. No, it is not. It is very ridiculous option. Second, to promote the rights of the migrant workers. This may confuse you, but it is not the correct option. Third, to protect and support refugees and asylum seekers worldwide. This is 100% true. So for the question number one, it is the C, which is the correct option for it. And it is the primary mandate of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, which was established in 1950. Now, coming to the question number two, very simple question. We discussed about the UAPA, Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. It was enacted in 1969 and it has been amended twice, first in 2008 and then in 2019. Here is the question related to it. What is the primary purpose of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA, enacted in 1969 and amended in 2008 and 2019? Why we are discussing this question? Because we discussed about the Khalistani, group which is held SFG group, which is working in USA, that has been its ban has been continued for next 5 years by UAPA. So by the Ministry of Home Affairs, under the UAPA Act. So with this respect, I framed this question. So let's see what the question says. What is the primary purpose of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA? So what is the primary purpose? Is it to prevent and punish corruption in government offices? No. To combat terrorism and related activities? Let's keep it here. To investigate and prosecute cyber crimes? Not at all. Or the option D. The correct option for this is option B, to combat terrorism and related activities. Now, coming to the question number three, here it talks about the National Education Policy 2020. We discussed it in our day session. We discussed about how it has how it has reformed the education system, and this is the best reform the education system has brought in so far. So with respect to this, let us see what the question says. What is the primary goal of the National Education Policy 2020? First, to increase public investment in education. No, ridiculous option. To transform India into vibrant knowledge society. Let us see. Then third, to promote the use of regional languages as a medium of instruction. No, it can, this can confuse you, but it is not the primary goal of the national education policy. Then the fourth option is to reduce the curriculum load of students. Not at all. So the correct option for the question number three, what is the primary goal of the national education policy 2020? It is to transform India into vibrant knowledge society. Then coming to the question number four, What is the target here set by the government of India to eliminate tuberculosis through the National Tuberculosis Elimination Program? Very simple and straightforward question. It is 2025. The target year which was framed by the government of India to eliminate tuberculosis through the National Tuberculosis Elimination Program, it is 2025. So for the question number 4, it is the option A which is the correct option. It is 2025. Then coming to the question number 5. Here the question says, what is the primary factor responsible for the spread of Naxalism in India? Such question, it is basically a means based question, but I had translated it into prelims based. So the question says here, what is the primary factor responsible for the spread of Naxalism in India according to the government reports and expert analysis? So what do you think? What is the primary purpose? Poverty and economic inequality. This seems correct. Then second, political instability and corruption also seems correct, but this is too far. Social and cultural discrimination, it also seems correct, but if it was the case, then all Dalits would have been the Naxals, so we can't say option C is correct. Then fourth, lack of education and employment opportunities. This seems correct, but it is also too far. The proper answer to this question is poverty and economic inequality, which led to the Naxalism in our country. Now, coming to the question number 6. Now we are turning towards the previous year question analysis. We will solve 5 questions from the previous year question papers. Let us discuss them one by one. Question number speaks, the practice of military governorship was first introduced in India by the Greeks, Shakas, Parthihans or Mughals. This is from the ancient history time, so it is very logical to exclude Mughals here. So the correct option to this is the Greeks. They were the first to introduce the military governorship. It was first introduced by the Greeks in India. So for the question number 6, it is option A, which is the correct option. Now coming to the question number 7, it talks about which one of the following dynasties was ruling over India at time of Alexander's invasion. Was it Maurya? No. Sunga? No. Was it Kanva? No. It was definitely Nandas. They were ruling the country when Alexander invaded. Then question number 8, when Alexander invaded over North India. Then question number 8, Hoysala monuments are found in Hampi and Hospur, Halibid and Belur, Mysore and Bangalore, Srinagari and Darwar. It is the option B, Halibid and Belur. There these Hoysala monuments are found in. Then question number 9, which one of the Chola kings conquered Ceylon, that is Sri Lanka? Which of the following Chola king who conquered this Ceylon, Sri Lanka? Was it Aditya I? Was it Raja I? Was it Rajendra or was it Vijayalaya? It was definitely Rajendra who conquered the Ceylon. He belonged to the Chola kingdom. Then coming to the last question of today's discussion, it is about which among the following presided over the Buddhist council held during the reign of Kanishka at Kashmir. There had been 4 Buddhist councils held so far in the history. These they had a president and they were presided by the president or uska ek sponsor hua karta tha. So and a priest. So who do you think presided over the Buddhist council held during the reign of Kanishka at Kashmir? Was it Parsva? No. Was it Nagarjun? Neither. Was it Sudraka? Not at all. It was Vasumitra and Ashwaghosh who presided. They collectively presided over the Buddhist council, which was held during the reign of Kanishka at Kashmir. So with this we conclude our today's discussion of question answers. We conclude our daily quiz. So my request to you guys, please do subscribe to this channel. Your subscriptions, they motivate me very much to work more hard on it and give you the better information available. And trust me, if you follow this YouTube channel and follow these videos, it would definitely help you in preparing for your exams in a better way. Thank you for staying here. Thank you very much. Best of luck in your life, whatever you want to do. Thank you.